saw that coming? Who saw that coming? Andrade Cien Almas is NXT champion. Man, and this show wasn't even sold out. Why? Crazy. That was a takeover. I didn't know how hyped I'd get when this show started for some of the matches, but this was great. What's going on YouTube? It's your boy here, Apollo, from Down, Down, Up, Up. What's going on in the crazy world of YouTube today? My Apollo Nation. A lot about NXT TakeOver, I hope. Andrade Cien Almas is the NXT champion, and I couldn't be more happier. But let's go in order like we always do, and take our time through a good show. A good show. Okay. Time to calm down, because that was good. And I'm getting really hyped for Survivor Series tonight. And before I start, I'd like to say, I guess I screwed up a lot in my last video, my NXT predictions, by calling Survivor Series SummerSlam. You guys know what I mean. Because you're smart people. And you don't have to point it out. And only one person did. And that person... go away. So we start off NXT TakeOver with the most obvious match to go through. Cassius Ohno versus Lars Sullivan. There's no promo package. They only had one show of build to the match, and that's when Ohno came out after Sullivan was beating up. I feel bad because I've said his name a few times. Again, I apologize. I cannot remember the name of the athlete who Sullivan was beating up. So Ohno comes to the ring, just looks at Sullivan. Sullivan laughs at him and walks away, and with good reason, too. The match begins. Ohno comes out first, good pop for the crowd. Then Sullivan comes out, and it's a new entrance for him. It's not music, but there's a new lighting on him, and it made him feel like a little bigger of a deal, although it looked like it was ripping off Baron Corbin a significant amount for the first 10 seconds or so. The match, I can't say was the greatest, but Ohno did get a lot of shots in on Sullivan, but Sullivan just kept taking them, kept getting back up, kept no-selling a few things. Sullivan missed his headbutt from the top rope, which was making me think, oh, wait a minute, hold on. And Ohno did get his boot from the corner, but again, not enough. And Sullivan was able to catch Ohno's roaring forearm into his finisher, that big slam, takes his time, and down he goes, and 1, 2, 3. That was it. Lars Sullivan got the win, no surprise there. In my opinion, the worst part of the show, but it really wasn't that bad. It was the kickoff match, fine, good stuff. And then we moved on. I know a lot of good things happened, but in terms of a wrestling match, this was match of the night for me. Because I was invested into the rivalry, I really wanted both men to do so well in this, and everything they did was right, in my opinion. Everything they did was right, from the beginning to the end of the feud, not just the match, was done perfectly. I'm talking, of course, about the Velveteen Dream versus Aleister Black. That match was awesome. I would give it 4.5 stars. That's how much I enjoyed it. It was great. The moves were hit perfectly. Black got quite a bit of knees in, some kicks. Velveteen Dream, he got his own super kick in. The Death Valley Driver, and this great Sister Abigail DDT. Like, he had him in a Sister Abigail, but then he changed position. He then got his head in a cradle, going for a DDT, and then slammed it down. And they even protected the move because he did not go for the cover right away, because Black, of course, kicked out. It went back and forth. Just watch the match. If you can, watch the match. It was amazing. And then, of course, what happened? Velveteen kept wanting Black to acknowledge him. We had some great sit spots, too, just like they did in NXT a few weeks ago. Oh, man, it was priceless. Even Aleister Black did, I think, one of Velveteen's taunts. It was great. Everything they did was great. And then eventually, Black Mass, 1, 2, 3. Aleister Black remains undefeated. Good decision in the end. But then they did what I really was hoping they'd do. Aleister sitting in the ring, as he does. Velveteen is grabbing his leg. He's still moving. And Black finally acknowledges him, says his name. It was a good pop from the crowd, too, because I think now they're really behind Velveteen Dream, and I like that. Patrick, my man, you have made it. You've made it to NXT. You get in there. And then Velveteen Dream smiled after Black left. That was just the piece de resistance. Good stuff. It was great. I can't hate it. And then we moved on to the fatal four-way match for the NXT Women's Championship. Now here's where a little bit of complaining comes in. Not so much that Kairi Sane was not the last person to come out. That didn't really tick me off. You got rid of her music. I don't know what to say. Why did they change her music? I don't have an explanation for that. I felt it was a really, really bad choice. The music just fit the character so well. We were all happy with it. But when she came out second, it was a Neutron. Okay, I don't have a problem with the Neutron, but the music, I wasn't happy about it. It's just a minor complaint, but I'm just expressing it, as I like doing in these videos for you wonderful people to ponder about. But the match was good. We got some good spots. Nikki got her swinging neckbreaker, broken up. Peyton Royce got the perfect plex, broken up. Kairi Sane got an elbow on two people, broken up. But then it was finally Ember Moon with a double stunner from the top. Pin Nikki Cross. Kairi did not get in there in time. Ember Moon won. I was having my back and forth decisions last night about it. I was thinking Kairi Sane, then Ember Moon, but then Peyton Royce, but then Ember Moon won. I didn't see that coming. And Asuka and Regal presented her with the belt after the match. Title. Oh, no. And it was just a good feel moment. I did not think Ember was going to win at all for a bit of time, but then it kind of started to hit me. Maybe she is going to do it because she was the last one that got a match on NXT with Martinez, and she was just being talked about more. And I'm thinking, can she do it? Can Ember Moon actually do it? She did it. A friend of mine thought she might be turning heel after the match or something. They could have done that, but for now, I guess Ember Moon is at least going to get a face title reign for now. So we'll see where it goes. I'm not complaining. I thought Ember Moon was going to win the title back at the takeover before WrestleMania from Asuka. That's what I thought. They were building her up for Asuka, but then Asuka won, and then the undefeated streak started to become more real. But now, she did it. Good job, Ember Moon. Now we move on to the NXT title match. Oh, thank you, Swerve. The whole night I was waiting for a big swerve. Ember didn't feel a bigger swerve than I thought. Black and Sullivan won. Oh, but this was good. Now, I'd like to take a moment to be a little bit more serious here. Apparently, Drew McIntyre did suffer an arm injury. I'm not sure, tore his biceps. Can you give me a second? Because I do have this on my phone. I got a new phone this weekend, by the way, because obviously I can't just have one forever. Just let me find it. He tore his bicep apparently during the match. Now, I'm not sure if that had anything to do with the finish. It very well could have, but I doubt it for now. But apparently, he might need surgery, so I'm sorry, Drew McIntyre, man. You come back. I know Taz had a lot of negativity to say about how Drew's title reign went. I didn't really feel it was that bad, but again, we all have our opinions. So, again, just another name I'd like to throw into the hat about it. So I'm really sorry to hear about that because I didn't think Drew would be coming up to the main roster even if he lost the title yet. They might have done what they did with Nakamura and Joe last year and have Drew win maybe if they go on a Scotland tour or something. I'm not too sure if that's planned at all, but now obviously he might need surgery, so that's really sorry to hear. We're gonna have to push another face into this. Maybe Roderick Strong gets thrown back into the picture. Or Eric Young. Of course there's Adam Cole. He may be a heel, but he'll be cheered for days. But it was a good match. Back into the match now. They had a good match. I guess a friend of mine was really just waiting for the Claymore kick. But that did not finish the match. Almost did hit his DDT. That didn't finish it either. A lot of great spots back and forth. But then the DDT from the top rope. And Almost won the NXT title. Oh, I was so happy because I wanted him to win at the last takeover really badly. I just felt like, you know what, Johnny's not going to win. Johnny's not going to win. Almost, man. Almost, man. Again, YouTube predictions, other predictions. It's in the end, it's just the one you have in your head, hoping to do it, and it does. It makes you feel so good, and almost did it. Almost did it. It's unbelievable. I believe he's the 12th man in history to win the NXT title, and just because I show you people what I think of it, So we had Rollins, we had Big E, we had Bo Dallas, we had Neville, we had Zayn, we had Owens, we had Balor, we had Joe, we had Nakamura, we had Rude, we had McIntyre, and now we have Almas. That is 12, and I'm just gonna enjoy the ride. I don't know how long it's gonna go. It might not even go to the next takeover, but never say never, because Almas did it, and that's the main thing. Jinder lost the title, and it hurt a little bit because I love a big underdog having a major title, and Almas did it, so that was even better, man. It was just good timing. Um, yeah, and now we move into War Games. Well, I felt good about a few things. I predicted with my friends who would start the match of the teams and who would pin who to end the match. So that kind of made me feel good about the whole match overall. And it was definitely good. We had Adam Cole, Eric Young, and Roderick Strong starting the match. I figured it would be the three guys who may be the best wrestlers on the team, but the biggest guys in the groups. So it was good. And then I believe out come Undisputed Era, and then Authors of Pain, and then Sanity. And that's when it got crazy because Sanity just said, heck with this, we're getting weapons. At first, I think it was chairs, kendo sticks, garbage can, a chain, and then the crowd started chanting for tables, and Killian Dane loves to please. So he got two. He got two of them. Back and forth with it. We got one spot I was so happy to see because I was talking with my friends about it earlier. A super collider by the authors from one side of the first ring to the other, meet in the middle, and down they go. They even hit Big Damo in the middle, and then down they go. And then we had the table spot, a power bomb through two tables. But did you see that cut on Alexander Wolf? That wasn't good. No, that was not good. That was quite disturbing. I really hope he's going to be okay. Like he probably is, but it did not look good at all. And then we had, I think it was a superplex from the top of the cage on everybody. There were falls back and forth once all three teams were in there, spot after spot, and Killian Dane hit a coast to coast. That's insane. I never thought I'd see him do that, but it was great. It was great. And then finally, the end of the match. I probably missed a few great spots, but check it out. Check it out. It was a great show. Adam Cole pinned Eric Young. At first, it was a little weird, but I didn't care. At this point, I was just happy. Yes, they did it. They did it. They're not just losing their takeover debut. He hit his knee, even though Eric Young held a chair up. At first, I thought it was to hurt Cole, but no, it just backlashed into himself. So that was a dumb move by Young, storyline-wise, and Adam Cole pinned him. That was it. Roderick Strong did not turn heel, for anyone who was expecting that. I kind of was, but didn't matter that much. It was a great match. Great match. And I think that was it. The biggest swerve of the night, obviously, was Almas winning the title. Match of the night for me would still have to go to the Dream and Black. It was just so much fun. And I think that's it. Yeah. No, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the show last night. It was phenomenal, even though, again, it wasn't sold out. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you thought of the show and what you all think is going to go down tonight at Survivor Series. My predictions are going to be coming out later in the day for that. Hopefully just less than an hour after this video gets posted. I hope, but we'll see. We'll see. Thank you all for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. And again, let me know what you thought of the show. I will see you later for my predictions of the day. I did get that haircut. Keep it real.